Hey, Aaron, it's Steve with B. How are you today? Oh, okay. Yeah, you got it, man. Yeah, no problem. Okay. Yeah, I want you to be safe, man. So yeah, go ahead and pull over if now's good. Yeah, for sure. Okay. Get some for me. Okay. Of course. It's that day. It's Monday. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'll get you sorted out then. Those pro bowlers. All right. So thank you for pulling over and being safe and taking the time out your day for me today. And thanks for setting up the call. I won't hold you up too long. The call is designed to be a Q&A. So do you have questions off the rip or should I lay it all out for you? Okay, you got it. So we are a medical evidence company only. What I mean when I say that, Aaron, is we specialize in building credible medical evidence packages built around a Nexus letter or a Nexus statement. Okay. So that's the name of the game at the VBA is a Nexus statement, right? So that's what we do. And then we're not affiliated with the VA in any way. So I'm not a VSO, that kind of thing. What you're doing, if you're working with us, you're going outside the VA system. You're getting your own doctor's private medical opinion that helps support your claim. That's what you're doing. We do it via telehealth. So it's pretty convenient. Everything you do with me, you can do from your phone, right? It's all emails, phone calls, online, that kind of thing. But that means it's restricted too, because you'll never be in the same room as my doctor. So I can't help you with your feet, your knees, your back, things like that, right? Because we have to be credible via telehealth. So that means things like mental health, migraines, sleep apnea, GERD, those sorts of claims. That's where we're at. Okay. So that's kind of who we are and what we do. How we do it is this. So I'm going to send you another email. This email has a link to our webpage. So if you decide to go forward with us for help with your claim, you would click on this link. You would put the medical evidence you want us to write in your shopping cart, and then you would just check out. So it's online shopping, just like you were buying something on Amazon. Pretty straightforward. Okay. Once you complete the checkout process, that's when you're able to schedule your telehealth visit with one of my doctors. So, like I said earlier, it'll be a phone call. So just schedule it for whenever it's convenient for you, as long as you can talk in private on the phone. Once that's done, then my doctor goes to work. He writes you your evidence package. So what you're getting there, Aaron, is a pretty impressive document, usually about 10 pages long, give or take. It's going to have your diagnosis. It's going to have the nexus. Those are the two key pieces, but then we go further. We detail out your symptoms, how they've developed since service or in service, how you've dealt with them since service, and what the VBA is looking for here is, as far as dealing with symptoms is social and economic impact. So we're really going to detail out the social and economic impact of your symptoms and make it very plain and clear to the VBA. Put it in a language they're looking for and that they understand. Okay. Then we round out that package with our reference page. So we reference the CFR, we reference previous VA rulings similar to your claim, right? So basically what we're telling them here is this is your rule book. Please follow it. So that's the CFR. And then we're looking at the previous claim saying this is what you did in the past. Please be consistent. All right, that's what we're basically telling them there with the reference section. And then we also will put in any medical best practices, research data, study findings, things of that nature. Okay. All relevant to your claim. So that's what my doctor's writing. And then he writes that and delivers that to you. And then you submit the claim. So we don't submit any claims for you. So however you get claims submitted, whether it's on va.gov, whether you partner with a VSO, or whether you hand carry it in, however you submit claims, we get you this evidence package. And then it's an optimized, fully developed claim package. All you have to do is deliver it. Okay. Then after you win, you keep everything. So this claim, depending on what you want to work together on, could take you from anywhere from 60 to 90%. Okay. So it kind of depends on how things fall for you. But say you ended up at 70, say you sorted out to 70% after this claim, that's about a $1,500 a month jumping thereabouts. So you keep all that, right? We don't get any of that money. That goes for you and your family. Same thing for back pay. If you're in line for $5, $10, or $20,000 in back pay, you keep all that, man. We don't get any of it. So that goes straight to your bank account. But you do pay up front before you see our doctor. So that's how payment works. Okay. Now I'm going to stop there, see if you have any questions on any of that, and then I got a couple other things to go over with you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So what's going on there is there's a difference between a nexus and a diagnosis. So they've diagnosed you, they won't give you a nexus. So that's the key piece. That's why I was saying that at the top, is because the VHA specifically will give you a diagnosis, but they won't write a nexus letter. Then when we go to file claims, right, we're filing service connected disability compensation claims. We're dealing with the VBA, Veterans Benefits Administration. So these are not doctors. Typically, they're not even veterans. They're government employees, right? So they are following the CFR, the Code of Federal Regulations. I mentioned it earlier. That basically tells them that they've got to see a nexus. There's about two primary ways to get a service connection, three total. But the two primary ways are: one, you were seen or treated for it while on active duty, which most vets didn't go to behavioral health unless ordered to, right? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So then now you're in the second way to get the Nexus letter. So which is what we do. It's a legal document written by a medical professional that basically states in the language that the VA is looking for that this was caused by that. That's all a Nexus is at a really simple high level. That's the piece you're missing. So what we would do if you go forward with us, I would ask you to upload a copy of that decision letter where they denied the claim. And then we can look at the basis for why they denied it and help write the evidence that, if credible, fits that profile and helps you win the claim. So what were you thinking about working on? You think about working on the mental health? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't know about that. Nothing. There's not much that the VA can do these days that can surprise me. I've been doing this for a while, but I I I feel you though. I know what you're saying. Right. So there's two different motions here, Aaron. So one is the help. One is for your mental health, your therapy, your well-being. That's what the VHA does. But the claim, they don't care about your health. The claim, they want to know the impact of your social and economic impact of your symptoms. And in order before they compensate you, that's what they compensate you for. Before they compensate you for that, they want to know, is it service related? Well, the VHA isn't going to determine that. They're not going to write you a Nexus letter. That's what we do. So you're in a good spot, but unfortunately, you see the prices. It'll cost you $850 to get it done. It's $850 flat. Okay. Okay. Well, I'll send you the link. I'll send it to you today, so you'll have it. You'll be able to look at it. If you have any questions, you can text me or email me. Okay. You can text me at this number, or you can send me an email back. Any questions you have. But you'll have the link. The link doesn't expire if me sending you the link to Amazon.com. Okay. So take the time, get the scratch together, and then whenever you're squared away, we can rock and roll. Okay. I think that's it. Any other questions for me? Okay. Cool, man. All right. Well, then I will let you go. I promise I wouldn't hold you up too long. Thank you for the time today. And I look forward to working with you when that day comes. And have a good rest of your day. Okay. Understood. Understood. Yeah. Yeah. No problem. Yeah. There's no timeline here, Aaron. The timeline is yours. So the link doesn't expire. There's none of those shenanigans going on or anything like that. So whenever you're ready to go, you'll have the link. If you misplace the link, just holler at me. I'll resend it to you. Okay. Great. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Right. Right. Yep. Yep. So, that's the game, man. It's designed to make you quit and frustrated for sure. So I got you. I got you. We can take care of you here. Get you taken care of. You're welcome, man. Okay. All right. I'll send it to you. You bet. Have a good day.